Hello my lovely Capricornians, welcome to your January 2020 reading, the first reading for 2020. I'd like to thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing and commenting on my channel. I really appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you will know when I'm going to be posting more videos, new videos for you. I'm just shuffling the cards and creating your layout for January of 2020. This is a reading for Capricorn Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will, my lovely Capricornians. If you would like to have a personal reading, make sure you follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. I'm also offering yearly 2020 readings for the month of December and January only. So if you are wanting a yearly projection, make sure you get in for that because it's only on offer for December and January. So let's get started with your January reading. Okay, so I feel like January, there is something there that you have been, bringing from 2019. You've got the Four of Cups here, and this is coming from 2019. It's what are your desires? What are your wishes? What are you wanting to bring into your reality? What are you wanting to create? You've achieved a fair bit, but there's just something that is in your heart's desire, that your imagination that you want to bring into your reality, or something that you've been working towards to create, to bring in, to make real, to be part of your everyday. And for some of you, this is creating a better life, creating more time to do the pleasurable things, to travel, to buy a home, to move to another state, to change jobs. If you've got your own business, what new plans and ideas have you got there that you're going to hatch, that you're going to create? This is going to be an absolutely fabulous month for you. And what I'm hearing from my guides is this is a month of expansion. It's a month of possibilities for you, my lovely Capricornians. And so it is about daring to dream. It's about daring to set your goals. What have you had sort of, I feel like, bubbling away there, cooking away, as far as what you want to bring into your reality? What do you want to create? Great month to do that, to fulfill what your heart's desire is, to fulfill your dreams, because you've also got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands speaks to you of your life's purpose, your passion, something that you've really, the fire in your belly, something that you've wanted to do, something that you've wanted to put in place. And January is the month to actually set those foundations, to start that progress, start that forward movement, to create what it is you've been wanting to create, to bring in and work on plans, on dreams, on changes that you're wanting, and for some of you it's changes you're wanting to make in your life, fine tuning. For some of you it's actually fulfilling a lifelong dream. Fulfilling a childhood dream that you've had. When we're children, we know what we're here for. We know what our purpose is, and it's about reconnecting with that. It's about, if you're a young Capricornian, it's about stepping into some sort of new purpose, new line of work, or new study, travel, whatever that is for you. But it's time in January to make your dreams a reality, to make your heart's desire a reality, because you're going to be victorious. If there's going to be obstacles, if there's going to be things that you're needing to overcome, if there's going to be things that you're needing to put in place so you can achieve these things, it's well worth the effort, because you will get to where you're wanting to. You will achieve what you're wanting to achieve. And that's not going to be without its challenges and its tests. It's not going to be without its, things that you're needing to overcome. That is going to be part of your soul's evolution, part of your growth, things that you're going to need to think about and put in place so that you can achieve what you're wanting to achieve. That's going to be really important here for you for the month of January. So Whatever comes up for you, know that there's nothing there that you cannot overcome, nothing there that you can't solve. And also ask for assistance. I feel like I want to say to you, ask your guides, ask your people, ask people in your reality, you know, in this third 3D reality, for help if you're needing it, because that's there for you in order to help you succeed in moving forward. So there's forward movement here for you in the month of January, my lovely Capricornians. You've also got the Devil card here, and the Devil card here speaks of temptations. It speaks of, oh, this might be a little bit too hard, I'm going to take the easy road, or listening to other people's opinions, other people's, what other people think is best for you. You know what's best for you. You know what you want to achieve. You know what you want to do. It's about following your gut, following your intuition, following your drive, because in January you're going to have this sense of drive and forward movement, of putting things in place to achieve. So don't be held back by what other people's expectations of you are, other people's advice. Certainly listen to advice, but always at the end of the day, do what you feel is right for you and have the courage to stand up for your convictions. Okay, when we make our own choices and decisions, we also have to, we have the consequences of those. And some people shy away from that and think, well, I'll hand that responsibility over to somebody else. They can make those choices and decisions for me. Don't do that. It's about you making them and being true to yourself, really following your gut, your purpose, not taking necessarily the easy road, because in the long run that will pay off, you know, pursuing and staying with what your ideas are, regardless of what obstacles come up for you, because they can be overcome. So if it's worth achieving, if it's worth striving for, it's worth working towards. And that is going to be your test for January. And how is that, you know, pursuing that, following that, how is that going to be created in your reality? Well, you've got the 9 of coins, the 9 of pentacles, and this is abundance coming your way. This is financial rewards. This is rewards of abundance, satisfaction, achievement, health, happiness, in pursuing your life's purpose. It's also financial gains. So these efforts are well worth putting into place, because you are going to reap the results of it. So the more effort you put in, the better the results are going to be for you. But there is a change in your financial situation. You do see the results of your efforts. So it's well worth putting in the effort. It's well worth pushing forward on whatever plans or changes you want to bring into your life. And for some of you, it's going to be big. For some of you, it may not be so big. It may be more subtle, but you still do see the changes. So the more focused you are, the more effort you put in, the more conviction you have to fulfill your purpose, to fulfill your dreams, to fulfill what you feel is there for you, the more effort is going to reap more results, better results, bigger results. You're going to actually start seeing those results, and that's going to come through as feeling really confident, feeling really good about the direction you're taking, knowing in your, you know, I feel I'm saying, what I'm hearing here is knowing in your gut, knowing, following your intuition, and knowing that you are on the right path, you are on the right track, you are doing the right thing here for you. Because it's going to start, you're going to start seeing results of that. So that's absolutely fabulous. That's absolutely fabulous, because that's also going to lead to if there's a passage out of difficulties, those sort of uncertainties and difficulties that you've been facing in bringing in those changes are going to come to a completion. And you're going to take with you what you've learned about yourself, about how much you can actually achieve and do when you have a conviction, the wisdom you've gained by pursuing your purpose. That's not always an easy path. That's not always the easiest path, but it's the one that brings the biggest rewards. And so it's well worth the efforts that you're going to put in, because it's going to build towards your future. It's moving towards the future and not forgetting the road you've traveled, but taking with you the wisdom and the knowledge you've gained from that, and how that's shaped you into being who you are and what needs to happen, what you need to do. So there's a completion of difficulties. Take with you that wisdom, take with you that knowledge. Don't need to take the experiences, you can release those and take with you how it has shaped you and given you that conviction to move forward into 2020. January is quite shaping up to be quite a dynamic month for you, really positive, and it's a month of expansion. It's a month of growth for you, really positive, absolutely fabulous. Growth, let's have a look, Capricorns, my lovely Capricornians, and see what is going to continue through here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, and this is, you know, through your labors, through your hard work, through your tough decisions, through the changes that you've wanted to bring in. For some of you, as I say, it's going to be quite big. For some of you, it's more subtle, but it's a change, a shift that's happening internally within you. And through those efforts, things are going to become more positive for you. It's going to be, you know, having traveled into what we call the dark night of the soul, really looking at what your desires are, really looking at what you're needing for your growth. It is turning around. So there's an end to difficulties, which brings on this new beginning, this new start, this it's a time of expansion for you. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It is coming up to be your turn to reap these rewards, to reap these benefits, to reap this growth and expansion in your family, in your work, in your business, whatever it is for you. It's offering you this opportunity for this new start, this new expansion. So don't be afraid to bring in the changes that you're wanting to bring in for you, for your family, for your friends, for whoever it is for you, whatever it is for you, for your partner, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So January is really a month to put change in place, to act upon it. The change has been happening and it has been coming for you through 2019, and January is an opportunity here for you to really look inside and think, well, what changes do I want? What do I need to bring into my life to fulfill what direction I'm heading in? You've also got the Knight of Swords, and there's a lot of, you know, Swords is about the mind, it's about knowledge, it's about development of skills, it's about communication. There's been an improvement here in all those things. It is about communication for you, my lovely Capricorns. It's about communicating your point, but it's also about having the bravery to move forward and bring those changes in. Having that newfound knowledge, having that newfound skill. Have you completed a form of study? Are you starting some study that is going to see you really progress? Nights are about progressing. Nights are about forward movement. So there's going to be a lot of energy around you in January. There's a lot of energy around you for you to harness, to help you move forward, to help you move ahead. We've also got the Seven of Wands. And this again is, you know, is victory through difficult decisions. It's victory through efforts. So there's nothing here that's going to happen. It's not going to fall in your lap in January. So don't be mistaken about that. It's about you having convictions and really knowing what it is you want and not being afraid to fight for your truth, to fight for what it is you're wanting to put in place, because that's really going to reap many rewards for you. And there's success there with those rewards. That's success. He's up above everything else. So you do rise above anything that crosses your path, anything that's thrown at you, anything that you're needing to overcome. And a lot of that, I feel like, is internal battles. It's internal stuff for you. It's about realizing your potential, realizing what is there for you, realizing what you can achieve. This is setting you up for 2020. It's going to be a really good year for you, a year of a lot of expansion. It's about coming to understand what that is in January. You're going to really feel that energy of what you're wanting and really wanting to push it forward. really wanting to push it forward. For some of you, it's walking a path of the road less traveled. That's a book, but that's the phrase I'm hearing. For a lot of you, you're going to go along this road that's not been traveled by many. And so in that, there's going to be a lot of growth for you. It's riding the crest of the wave with something that and I'm feeling like I'm speaking to a specific number of you that are really wanting to move forward with some idea, some dream you have that is going to take you on a journey that is not being traveled by many. And it brings me, what they're showing me here is this image of the goat walking up a mountain. They walk along those really narrow ledges, and they do it with such surety and with such confidence and with such ability. Well, that's going to be you in January, walking this track, walking this road that is not the main highway. It's not the main road that's been traveled by many. You're forging ahead. You're doing something cutting edge, and it's going to bring an ending of a way of thinking. It's going to bring an ending to the way you perceive things. It's going to bring an ending to you're thinking about certain things. And I did draw another card for you because I'm not going to leave January on that note of things that are completing. I want to also know when things complete, when things come to a close and you release them, it opens the space for new things to come in. And I wanted to know what that was moving forward into February. And what you got was the world. And what that's opening up is all possibilities. All possibilities are open to you. And so take this reading for January to really set you up for what's coming up in February, because it's going to open up a world of opportunities for you. And for some of you, it's world travel. It's travel overseas. For some of you, it's just things working and flowing and opportunities being presented to you, because there's a world of opportunities opening up for you. And that's coming to you in February. So I'm really pleased about that. I'm pleased I actually pulled that extra card for you, because it gives you courage to release what's no longer necessary for you. And that is your way of seeing things, your way of thinking and processing things, the way of being, as well as anything in your life that is no longer relevant, is no longer needed, is no longer necessary for your forward movement, because it's going to open up the world to you, a world of opportunities. I'm going to draw a card from the Angels of Abundance for you, my lovely Capricornians, to see what that holds and how your month is going to be summarized. This summarizes your month and gives you your words of wisdom, your affirmations. So let's see what's there for you. What card are they going to give you? They're really thinking about this because it's taking a while for your card to come out. Let's have a look at what is there for you. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me get my glasses. It says abundance mindset. Abundance mindset. How appropriate. How appropriate. You think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will receive. I'll hold that up for you so that you can read that. Get the glare off it. Let me see. Well, how can I do this? There you are. Okay. Pause that and have a read of that, because that's really quite informative for you. That is going to be your mantra, your affirmation for January. I wish you many blessings. If you would like to have a private reading, follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. Also, if you would like to have a 2020 yearly projection that is specific for you, that is on offer for December and January only. So make sure you get in on that order if you would like to have that reading so you don't miss out. Many blessings to you, my lovely Capricornians.